Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker. I'm excited for this one. I've been following this gentleman on social media. He's doing some amazing things. He is an award winning entrepreneur, international motivational speaker, and mindset coach. He has worked with over 10,000 students, helping them reprogram their minds for success. In his career so far, he has worked with major corporations, notably the BBC, Facebook, HP, and Vans. He has also been featured on national media platforms where he's gained praise from his peers. His first venture was buying and selling electronics online, and it became very profitable for him. Since then, he has progressed beyond all expectations and is now the founder and CEO of two growing organizations. His mission is to impact and inspire as many people on the planet as possible through his message and newly found business academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cordell Jeffers.
Hello, everybody. I am so fired up and excited to be here today. And I'm coming all the way from the United Kingdom. I just want to say a massive thank you to my coach, John Tellerico, and the biggest motivator of all time, Les Brown. Now, I just want you to use your imagination as I go through this journey. I want you to think of a time when you've really had to stretch outside your comfort zone. A time when you got yourself into that nervous state where your hands were sweating and your heart was probably beating quicker than Usain Bolt on the night of the Olympics. For you, it was probably in your childhood when you finally built that courage to go and ask out your childhood sweetheart on a date for the first time. Or was it that time when you just got strapped into that roller coaster, the one that you was dreading to go on, and you was thinking, what am I doing? Or maybe it was more of a serious time when you was about to walk inside that interview room, praying and hoping you was going to get that job so you could look after you and your family. You see, I love the quote that says, the impossible becomes possible when our back is against the wall. You see, most of us, we don't go straight in and go all in on our goals and our dreams. We allow fear to hold us back. The fear of failure, the fear of uncertainty, the fear of judgment of other people. You see, I want you to write this down. F-E-A-R, fear, false evidence appearing to be real. You see, 95% of success, it's a mental game. We have to get outside our own head. You see, the next time you feel uncomfortable or you feel fear, I want you to look in that mirror and I want you to affirm to yourself, I will feel the fear and do it anyway. You see, the goal isn't to conquer fear. The goal is to use the energy of fear to help us get to the next level. And that's what I did. You see, 15 years ago, when I was around 14 years old, I was standing in the airport with my mom and my little brother in the Caribbean, about to leave them there to come back here to the UK. It was one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life. Now you're probably thinking, well, why was you in the Caribbean in the first place, right? You see, when I was in education, I was labeled a thug. The teachers labeled me a ringleader. They didn't have no belief in me. They kicked me out of school with no qualifications at all. Now, coming from a Caribbean background and getting kicked out of school, it really doesn't merge together. You see, my mom, she was like a little pit bull. She beat my behind and she decided to send me across the Atlantic Ocean to live with my grandparents in the Caribbean. Now, you're probably thinking, in the Caribbean, not that bad. You're probably thinking tropical, reggae music, rice and peas. You see, your idea of the Caribbean was not my reality. I was in a small island called St. Kitts and Nevis and I got humbled. You see, I had to stretch outside my comfort zone and fit into an environment that I wasn't used to. I've seen people in poverty still strive and hold on to every little opportunity that they had. I want you to write this down. It's not about your resources, it's about your resourcefulness. Everything you need is within you. We have to start where we are with what we have. And that's what I done. When I was in that airport, My mom holding me, crying, and my little brother saying, bro, please don't leave me. My mom saying, please take care, son. We had tears coming out of our eyes like a waterfall. It was so hard. And I want you to think about a time when you lost a loved one or had to say goodbye to somebody that you loved. You see, on our journey to success, we're going to go through challenges. We're going to go through struggles. We're going to go through pain. And I ain't talking about that pain when my mom gave me a beating. I'm talking about pain that's going to test your character. You see, we don't realize that we are stronger than our adversities. We are stronger than our adversities. You see, many of us have been through dark times, times that are so dark we couldn't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. But we are here today, and when we look back at them experiences, we realize we are now stronger people because of them. Give yourself a tap on the back for that. You see, I love the quote that William Shakespeare said, your tears will water your growth. And as I was leaving that airport, looking back at my mum and my brother breaking down with tears in my eyes, I knew I needed to make this decision to turn from a boy into a man. I needed that. You see, my mum had to stay behind to look after my grandparents. And when I came back to the UK, I still went through challenges. I lived in a troubled area where gang culture was at its all-time highest. I lived in my auntie's, 2-bedroom flat. God bless her, she kept a roof over my head. But I had to stay on the couch and live out a suitcase for years. It was hard. I had people that were jealous of me come to my house, to my auntie's house, take me out of it and drag me and try to rob me. It was hard. You see, I used all those experiences and all those hard times, and I turned my pain and I turned it into power. And I want you to say this to yourself right now. I'll turn your pain into power. You put that in the comments. Turn your pain into power. Put fire emojis. Because that's what we have to do. You see, now I stand before you as a successful business entrepreneur. I now am a motivational speaker. I've worked in schools and colleges with over 10,000 young people, reprogramming their mind for success and helping them raise their belief system. I had to separate myself from people of my past to now be around people, get invited to events with Prince Charles, the future King of England. The same boy that got kicked out of school with no GCSEs, the same boy that them teachers didn't believe in. I have now been interviewed by the legendary Lionel Richie. So when people say it's impossible, I say it's easy like Sunday morning. Now I want you to write this down. The 3 C's to success. Number 1, courage. You have to build that courage. You have to build the courage to step into your purpose, to live life on your own terms, to live life by design. Read the books. Do the self-development like I did. I listened to the mentors like Les Brown and all these amazing speakers to raise my belief system. The second C, commitment. You see, we have triers and we have doers. Triers dabble, doers commit to mastery. If this is your true calling and purpose, commit. And when I talk about commit, I mean go on that battlefield, and I mean burn that shit behind you, because we're either going to win this war or we're going to die right here for what we believe in. Commit. And the third one, consistent execution. You see, when you put your goals out to the universe, it's already been manifested. We just have a gap, and the only way we can close that gap is by taking consistent action and execution on our goals. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You see, they say that the life expectancy is around 78 years old. That means we have roughly 30,000 days on earth to live. You see, time is not running out, but your life is. Don't let the graveyard rob you of your goals and your dreams. If I can do it, anybody can. And if you need help or need support, then please reach out to me. This year is the year of impact. Impact 21. Get it done in 2021. Don't let nobody stop you this year. We're going all in. Please message me. Get me on all social media platforms. Cordell Jeffers, and get a free consultation call with me. And let's create a business strategy. Let's create a mindset development program to help you reach your dreams. You see, my name is Cordell Jeffers, and I am fired up on life. That is my story, and I am sticking to it. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Everyone involved, everyone behind the scenes, everybody, I am sending out nothing but positive energy, love, and vibrations to your life. I love you guys.
Awesome job, Cordell. Thank you so much. You know, while you were speaking, I'm taking notes, and courage, commitment, and consistent execution and action. I love that. And just a powerful message. And thank you for what you're doing to impact people around the world right now.
Thank you so much, Barry. Take care.
Absolutely.